4th grade, I had lived in a military dictatorship. And then coming back to the U.S. in the 1990s, there was a lot of like World War II Memorial and Anne Frank and like the Holocaust, and like you read memoirs about this stuff. And I mean, I read this book called Alicia, My Story, and that, if you want to develop empathy, like read that book. So I spent my college years trying to study, how do we know we're about to have a genocide? And in doing that, we spent a lot of time studying what happened in Germany before the genocide. And you came up with the United States in 2016. In 2016, you could explain to people what authoritarianism was, because this was something that I specialized in studying in college. You could tell them, here are the warning signs of authoritarianism. This is the way the government looks like before a totalitarian person comes to power. And mostly it's like reading the weather. I mean, it's not rocket science. You see extreme polarization, fleeing from the center. It suddenly becomes incredibly unpopular to be moderate. And so when that happens in a democracy, you can't compromise. And democracies demand compromise. That's the only way that they work. They require compromise and collaboration. And to do that, you need a majority that is in the center. So in 2016, I tried to explain to people that Donald Trump was coming, that there was a very strong chance that even though he only had 25% popularity, given the level of polarization, that's when you get, they call it a dark horse candidate. The person that nobody expects to win, who comes in and takes it. But in a way, you can also kind of see them coming. So imagine what it would be like to be that guy and to have the belief that you can commit any crime you want, up to and including stealing and selling nuclear secrets to our enemies. And the Republican Party will still defend him. And the Republican justices at the Supreme Court will give him a pass. This is critical.